Fruit has developed an oddly controversial reputation in weight loss circles. Low-carbohydrate and ketogenic diet frameworks have classified it alongside bread and pasta as something to minimize or avoid, creating widespread confusion about whether nature's most convenient packaged food is actually compatible with losing weight. Registered dietitians are largely united in their disagreement with this framing, and the nutritional evidence supports their position. Understanding what fruit actually does in the context of weight management and which options offer the most useful combination of properties makes it easier to eat fruit with intention rather than anxiety. Why fruit is not the problem. The core concern raised about fruit in weight loss contexts is its sugar content. Fruit does contain naturally occurring sugars, primarily fructose, and these do contribute to total caloric intake. But characterizing fruit as a sugar delivery vehicle misses the complete nutritional picture. Whole fruit comes packaged with fiber, water, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that fundamentally change how its sugars are metabolized compared to the refined sugars in processed foods. Fiber slows glucose absorption, blunting the blood sugar spike that the same quantity of refined sugar would produce. The water content adds volume and weight to the food, contributing to satiety through gastric stretch receptors before the caloric load is fully processed. The average person in the United States does not consume anywhere near the recommended 1 to 2 cups of fruit per day. The population-level problem with fruit is insufficient intake, not excess. No credible research supports the idea that eating whole fruit in normal quantities causes weight gain in otherwise healthy people. The research that does exist consistently shows that higher fruit consumption is associated with lower body weight and reduced obesity risk, not higher. What makes certain fruits more useful for weight management? Within the broad category of fruit, certain options offer a combination of properties that make them particularly supportive when weight management is a goal. The most important are high fiber content, high water content, and lower caloric density, meaning a relatively large volume of food for a relatively modest number of calories. Fruits that score well on these dimensions create more satiety per calorie than fruits that are more calorie-dense, helping to support a caloric deficit without requiring hunger or deprivation. Berries as a category, including strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, represent the most favorable combination of these properties. Raspberries deliver 8 grams of fiber per cup alongside robust vitamin C and antioxidant content. Strawberries provide more than 3 grams of fiber per cup and nearly 100 milligrams of vitamin C. Blueberries are comparably rich in fiber and antioxidants while remaining low in calories. The anti-inflammatory polyphenols in berries are also directly relevant to weight management, since chronic low-grade inflammation associated with excess body weight is both a driver and a consequence of metabolic dysfunction. Apples and pears are among the highest fiber fruits in the common diet, and their combination of fiber and high water content makes them among the most filling fruits per calorie. A medium apple provides approximately 4 to 5 grams of fiber and over 80% water by weight. The crunch and volume of an apple consumed whole, rather than juiced or pureed, activates mechanical satiety signals that contribute to feeling full. Pairing either fruit with a protein source like nut butter substantially increases and prolongs the satiety effect by slowing gastric emptying. Kiwi is less commonly consumed in the United States, but carries a particularly useful nutritional profile for weight management. Beyond its vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate content, kiwi contains a protein-digesting enzyme called actinidin that improves protein digestion and may support gut motility. Research involving people with prediabetes found that eating 2 kiwis daily for 12 weeks produced meaningful reductions in waist circumference and blood pressure, suggesting metabolic benefits beyond simple caloric considerations. Grapefruit is among the lowest calorie fruits available and is particularly high in water content. It pairs effectively with foods that contain iron, as its vitamin C content improves non-heme iron absorption from plant foods and greens consumed in the same meal. Its slightly bitter flavor profile also means that it does not stimulate the craving for more sweetness the way that highly sweet fruits can for some people. Watermelon's primary asset for weight management is its extraordinary water content, approximately 92% by weight, which means it delivers very few calories relative to the volume and weight it occupies in the stomach. A cup of watermelon contains roughly 46 calories while contributing meaningfully to daily hydration needs. Its portability and sweetness make it a practical substitute for higher-calorie sweet snacks. Avocado occupies a distinctive position in the fruit category. It is calorie-dense relative to other fruits due to its high healthy fat content, but that same fat content is precisely what makes it effective for satiety. The monounsaturated fats in avocado slow gastric emptying considerably, extending the period between eating and the return of hunger. Clinical research has found that incorporating avocado into a calorie-controlled diet supports weight loss outcomes comparable to diets without avocado, while also improving triglyceride levels. Pomegranate seeds provide 6 grams of fiber per cup, 25% of the daily vitamin C recommendation, and a concentration of anti-inflammatory polyphenols that make them among the most nutrient-dense fruits by volume. Their slightly sweet and tart flavor profile makes them versatile across sweet and savory applications. The pairing principle. One of the most consistently emphasized points from registered dietitians on this topic is that fruit consumed in isolation is less effective for satiety than fruit consumed alongside protein and fat. Fruit is predominantly carbohydrate, and while its fiber slows sugar absorption, the absence of protein and fat means gastric emptying occurs relatively quickly and hunger returns sooner. Adding a protein source, whether Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, nut butter, or a hard-boiled egg, to a fruit snack substantially extends satiety by slowing digestion and providing the amino acids and fat the stomach takes longer to process. This pairing principle also addresses blood sugar stability. For people who are insulin resistant, pre-diabetic, or managing blood sugar for any reason, consuming fruit with protein and fat reduces the glycemic response relative to eating the fruit alone, making it easier to incorporate even higher sugar fruits without disrupting metabolic stability. How much is the right amount? The USDA recommends 1 to 2 cups of fruit per day for most adults as part of a balanced diet. Most people fall short of this target rather than exceeding it. For weight management specifically, 2 to 4 servings daily within the context of meals and snacks that also include adequate protein, fiber-rich vegetables, and healthy fats is a reasonable range for most people. Dramatically increasing fruit intake all at once, particularly for people not accustomed to high-fiber diets, can produce temporary gastrointestinal discomfort, including bloating and gas. A gradual increase over several weeks allows the gut microbiome and digestive system to adapt without disruption. The practical takeaway is that no fruit needs to be restricted for weight loss purposes, that some fruits offer a more favorable combination of fiber, water, and caloric density than others, and that how fruit is consumed matters as much as which fruit is chosen.